Team did a great job today in terms of positioning, in terms of timing, and that's really everything. It gives us the opportunity to do what we do. Valtteri did an exceptional job. Tomorrow I think is going to be dry, so positioning is really everything, and I think we've put ourselves in a good place. Ferrari are quicker on the starts normally, so we've got to try and create a wall. We want to be a London bus tomorrow, both of us. I hope they won't get by, and then it's really about management after that. But I'm hopeful for a good start.
With these conditions, it's always so unpredictable what's going to happen. But we knew that it's going to open up an opportunity, because I think on dry it would have been extremely difficult to beat Ferrari today. So we took the opportunity. We got everything perfectly as a team. Timing, being right time on the right tire. I think me and Lewis, we got decent laps in the end as well. So we're happy.
I think we were just unlucky with the last lap with the new tires. There was a lot of grip, and we end up behind one car that with the spray it's impossible to see. So we were very happy with the car before, and that's completely different. That is lately been in the wet. So I think in general we are happy with whatever the conditions are. So I think. We didn't go what we could have because the circumstances in the end, but the speed was there in the wet, and that's not given for us usually. So I think we made improvements there.
Not that disappointed. I think it was tricky out there. So of course you would like to be up top, but I think it was tricky for us, and I think we've seen that maybe in the wet we're missing a little bit. So I think we're pretty happy to take second row. And for tomorrow, I think we have a good car, no matter the conditions.
Smashed that.
Yeah, for one moment I thought I was P3 and I was really happy. We took a bit of a gamble staying out with a used set. It meant that in the last lap I couldn't improve, but I was coming in a really good lap before that one. So I said, okay, I need to stay out because this lap is pretty good. Super happy, especially to the gap that I have to the rest of the midfielders. Normally we are to the 10th, and in the rain I managed to put a good gap there.
P6 was second time this year and my best qualifying since I arrived in F1, so not just fantastic result for the team, especially after the last tough weekends we had. Just a fantastic day.
We definitely need to understand what happened, because today was of course an opportunity for us to have a great qualifying, but it ended up in a very bad one.
Yeah, and if the conditions are similar tomorrow, how worried are you for the race?
I think once the tires are up to temperature, then we can make a bit of a step forward, but it's always in qualifying, you only have 2-3 laps really where you start, and then you start to struggle, but we never got to that point where we actually start to struggle on the tires, which is a constant slide.
Smiley Brendan, happy Brendan, great job man.
Yeah, it was tricky out there. Awesome team effort today, both cars in Q3. Had a couple of little mistakes at the end of Q3 when I pushed the limits and just had to get one lap at the end, which put us in P8. I would have loved to have been ahead of Pierre, but honestly, what a team effort. And the whole way through quali, team did an awesome job. Communication, strategy, car felt good. I think we were always hanging around that top 10, and to get both cars through today is a real big achievement.
Yeah, I would say not disappointed, at least P9 and 10. I think we had hoped for a little bit more in dry conditions at least, but in those tricky conditions, I think the team did a very good job to stay calm and put us onto the right tires and send us out at the right time. And it's so easy to take the wrong decision in those conditions, and there's a lot of pressure on the team in that situation. Whereas in the dry, they send us out, and we have to do the job. In those conditions, it's really down to them, and they did the right thing today. So good job on them.
Fernando, we heard you saying you might need a rocket ship. Would a boat have been better?
Yeah, it was again another radio that FOM is broadcasting, that is their favorite hobby, so good luck to them. I don't really understand the meaning or what is strange, when you are on track and the last sector is super wet. You cannot improve anymore probably in that sector. So you have a normal conversation, private conversation with the team if it's worth doing another run with the stream or not. At the end we attempted to do another run with the stream, and it was as I said, they seem to have fun on that, but it's annoying sometimes.
Basically first on track was getting the best track and the first lap. I think Stroll spun in front of me, so I had a yellow in sector 2 and couldn't improve that lap, and then it just got wetter and wetter. So basically the only lap I had Stroll spin, so just unlucky, man. It sucks.
Really does, and with not much chance to overtake tomorrow.
I'll overtake. I'll find a way.
Amazing, good. Should hope so. I mean, are you pumped for tomorrow? Do you think you can actually make the moves here? Because everyone's saying with these tyres, it's just going to be so difficult.
It'll be difficult, but I'll find a way. I mean, we're obviously out of position in 12th there, but it's just, yeah, I'm not thinking about tomorrow yet. It's just, I don't know. It just seems unlucky at the moment, but it's all good.
Yeah, well, I think I did not drive as I should have. So there's in me definitely. I was definitely too cautious probably. I think we could have done something better with the tires. I was on the radio for some laps saying that we should go to dry, but we put a bit of time to. So this we should fix, because obviously if it happens in a race again, we will have lost a lot of time. But yeah, on the other hand, I just did not drive well today.
Pace hasn't been great, especially today. But from our side, we went just too early to push, and we were expecting this rain to come earlier. That didn't happen, so that meant that I did my lap 2 laps before the end. So that hurt me massively. And once I completed the lap, the truck was just getting better and better.
You know, all the way through the session, it was the conditions when I went out. We always were expecting more rain to come, so we always kind of went out with the approach that the first lap will be the crucial lap. So I always pushed a lot on the first lap, which was, I mean, compared to others, I would say really good. But then every time by doing this, I was catching the car ahead. And then for the next lap, I actually had to back it off. But then every time with the track condition evaluating, it was the second lap which was quickest when I had to back it off. So, I mean, it's not much, I could do from then.